What began as an ordinary day at the bakery quickly turned tense when a man wearing a helmet burst in, waving a gun. He chambered around and fired a shot into the air, sending a clear, threatening message to everyone inside. Panic erupted, but just nearby, an off-duty police officer, out on a routine shopping trip, was startled by the sudden gunfire. Without a moment's hesitation, he drew his weapon, and in the blink of an eye took the gunman down on the spot. He successfully protected everyone present, a swift, heroic response, one worthy of a commendation from the governor himself. These two robbers tried to snatch the girl's handbag, only to realize, far too late, that they had made an irreversible mistake. A family fought back against an armed robber to protect each other and their store. It all began when a strange man wearing a white cap pretended to be a customer. Then, without warning, he announced that he had a gun and this was a robbery. He ordered them to stay calm and demanded all the valuables be put into his bag. But just as he was reloading his weapon, the young man in the family seized the moment. He lunged forward and snatched the gun from the robber's hands. At that very instant, the entire family sprang into action, tackling the intruder and pinning him down. These two thugs charged at the girl, brandishing their weapons and demanding her belongings. But just when things looked grim, a hero on a car came speeding into the rescue. In a stunning twist, the robbers not only failed to steal anything, they lost their own motorbike and had to flee for their lives. This thief thought he was slick, trying to distract the woman behind the counter to rob her. What he didn't know was that the moment he walked in, her husband, stationed at the front of the store, sensed something was off and quietly began monitoring him through the security camera. The thief kept asking about bottles of liquor behind her, forcing her to turn around. While she was distracted, he seized the moment, slipping chocolate bars into his coat pocket with practiced speed. He planned to pay for just one drink and stroll out with his stolen loot. But just as he was about to leave, her husband stepped in. With no hesitation, he showed the crook exactly how it feels to be robbed. They made him return everything he tried to steal, and after teaching him a lesson he won't soon forget, they threw him out of the store. While walking home from school, Timofey was suddenly confronted by a man who blocked his way and snatched his smartphone. Timofey cried out for help. Just a short distance away, 72-year-old Mikhail Makarov was working on a car engine when he heard the cries. Looking up, Makarov saw the thief running straight toward him, with the boy chasing close behind. Without a moment's hesitation, the elderly man sprang into action, tripping the thief and sending him crashing to the ground. The unidentified criminal staggered to his feet and tried to flee again, but Makarov wasn't finished. With astonishing speed and strength, he grabbed the thief by the collar and pinned him to the ground. Police later arrested the suspect and revealed that he had a prior criminal record. A robbery like no other in history. This guy jumps off his motorbike, waves a gun, and demands money, only to realize it's his best friend standing there. Awkward pause. They hug it out like old times, say a quick goodbye, and off he goes to continue his next robbery. A can of bear spray should be a must-have in every store, ready to unleash when chaos strikes out of nowhere. This guy was trying to rob a woman, but before he knew it, an old lady stormed in, swinging her broom like a warrior. She rained down blow after blow, turning the would-be thief into a human punching bag. This robber stormed into the store with a knife in hand, demanding cash. But he quickly realized he made a huge mistake, because his little blade was no match for a full-length baseball bat. The young woman was standing alone when a stranger approached from behind and suddenly grabbed her in an attempt to snatch her phone. She reacted quickly, throwing the phone toward a nearby man with a pleading look in her eyes. The man immediately came to her aid. Frustrated, the suspect walked away, only to be caught by the police shortly afterward. A young woman was walking alone down the street when a thief suddenly rushed up and snatched her phone. A nearby man immediately jumped in to rescue her and managed to subdue the robber. A short while later, the police arrived to secure the scene. These two thieves broke into a house to steal a motorbike. While they were focused on their task, the homeowner discovered them, and to their surprise, he turned out to be a martial arts master. On his own, he lip-punched and kicked both robbers at once. At the same time, the whole village showed up, each person lending a hand or a foot to teach the thieves a lesson they wouldn't forget. A failed robbery was caught on camera at a mobile phone store. After stealing, the two thieves tried to flee but were spotted and chased by bystanders. As they turned back to escape, a female superhero tripped them, causing them to fall, and they were promptly captured. The robbers use aggressive gang-style tactics, often employing multiple motorbikes to surround their victims, focusing on stealing high-end motorcycles to sell or strip for parts. The stolen motorcycles are dismantled and sold at illegal shops, contributing to a cycle of crime driven by violence.